Revelation 11, man.
Let's get it.
And 8, you know. All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
The Hebrew Israelites coming week in and week out to prophesy the downfall and destruction of America, Babylon the Great. Say so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans that you are the biblical Israelites in the kingdom of heaven is at hand. So it will be in your best interest to repent. We're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. And as you can see, get Ephesians 5 verse 15. Man, there's a lot of things going on in the world today. A lot of chaos, a lot of judgment. People's jobs is on the line. People's homes is on the line. People's vehicles is on the line. What I mean by on the line? I'm talking about on the line because they are days, months, maybe even a year or two from losing all these different things. Okay? A lot of people are getting put in situations either they should pay this or pay that. What I'm talking about, whether should they get groceries or should they pay their rent or should they do all these different things. All right? So a lot of people are in a hard position, and now they're going to get in a position to make a choice. Okay? And as we see, these times are getting harder. People are becoming more distressed. People are becoming more depressed. People are becoming more dependent on different things, whether it's cigarettes, whether it's different substances, right? Cigarettes, weed, alcohol, pills, whatever the case may be. People are becoming dependent upon these things because they don't want to deal with reality. And dealing with reality is you got to be really strong-minded to actually deal with reality in the society. Okay, and this is why you got this whole bread and circus act, because what does the bread and circus act do? It gives you entertainment. It gives you a time to, it's almost like a time to escape, escape of what is actually going on around you. People don't want to deal with the fuck is going on around them, man. They don't want to deal with the issues that's going on around them, because there's some very chaotic things going on around us in the world today as we speak, man. Real rap. But people get mad at us because we're actually speaking upon these different things, because we not these PC news anchors, right? We are your watchmen to tell you what's going on around the world so that you may repent, right? We're actually looking out for your soul. But that's what the scripture said, whether they hear or forbear. Go ahead, Ak.
This is Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 15. It says, See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise.
So why is the scripture saying that? Walk circumspectly. Pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to what's going on around you, right? Not as fools, but as wise. These peoples around the world, right? They are walking as fools. They're
example right there.
Right. They carry themselves as fools because they're not concerned of the things that's going on around them. No one is concerned about the things that's going on around them. No one is concerned that what is being put in their food. No one is concerned about what's being put in their water. No one is concerned of the chemtrails in the air of what is it actually doing to your body. No one is concerned of these things. No one is concerned that I don't see bees like I used to when I was younger. Right. I don't see fireflies. I don't see lightning bugs. I don't see these different things. That's normal. No, the fuck it's not. What does that mean? That means the earth is decaying before your eyes. If you paying attention. There was a bee movie this is an animated bee movie that was made, right? I forget what it's called, but basically what the bees were saying is, if you lose us, it's over.
Oh, the bee movie.
That's what's called a bee movie? But it's right. If you lose us, you're done. But people don't look at it with that standpoint, of how much or the importance of the existence of a bee or any animal matter, animal in that matter, because what? Everything plays its special, significant part in the ecosystem. You can't downplay one animal or one creature for another. You can't say, oh, that's just a worm or that's just an ant. No, they all have their special position. It's just like your fingers. You can, the pinky, the thumb, the ring finger. Lose one, you'll be able to tell what you can and what you can't do.
Yeah.
At 100%. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Lose your pinky toe.
and see how you walk, if you walk the same.
Right.
Even your pinky toe plays a role in how you walk. You know, even the vegetation, when you bring certain vegetation, meaning brother Danyala was just talking about Japanese knotwood. Japanese knotwood here is very prevalent. What's going on, brother? But you know what? Japanese knotwood doesn't have any natural enemy or any local animal that eats that vegetation, right? Hey, he's still doing this thing.
Still doing his
Hey,
thing.
look, he's gonna just get destroyed. He got his warning.
Yeah.
What we told him.
Yeah.
Told him fuck all that shit and we're gonna kill his ass. So whatever. But anyway, Japanese knotwood don't have a natural predator. So the Most High not in this area. So the Most High knows what he's doing when he builds these different ecosystems. Everything down to worms, the microbes in the soil, everything has a role to play.
Yeah.
All right? Animals defecating causes what? The plants to grow.
Yeah.
It's a continuous cycle.
Even though we don't like them in our homes, if you ever have experienced it in your life,
Hell yeah.
rodents, roaches, you know what I'm saying?
They all got a purpose.
They all got a purpose, but in the crib, you be like, hell
You
no.
gotta get up out of here.
You got, you know what I'm saying?
You in the wrong place.
Yeah, what they say? They say you ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell up out of here.
Get up out of here.
You know? But they all have a purpose to play. Go ahead,
Quick precept.
Yeah.
Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
So when you understand that you're being oppressed, you're gonna get mad. And we are oppressed physically. We are oppressed financially. We are oppressed in different circumstances. A significant otherly, if that's even a word. You know what I'm saying? We are oppressed on all sides. Can somebody get Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 33? I just said this in the lesson earlier, man. How we oppressed always, man.
Right, and the word oppress means to press down. And one thing you notice when you read the different curses in Deuteronomy, you know, especially in this time, who is the main instrument that the Lord uses to oppress our people? Esau, Edom. He destroyed the whole mindset of what a real woman is.
Yeah.
Right? Changed that whole thing, and he pushes a rebellion against the authority of a man.
And he disguises it with who? Who leading the role of that shit?
Black
The
woman.
fucking black woman, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't get mad at us because we call the shit out, man, like it is.
Yeah.
The Israelite woman, man, and starting with the black woman, which is the head trap, Judah, man.
It's facts. I actually just seen a clip earlier from this dude, which now I know, I ain't think he was a coon, but now I know he is. The one dude who always tell it like he is, the dark-skinned dude with the, he be sitting in the chairs. The one that was talking to the gay pastor and said, is that your husband or is that your
he's
wife?
a straight coon.
He's straight coon. I ain't realized, but I just seen a clip from him earlier, right? He's asking this dude, he's like, well, look, did you know that the Black Lives Matter was started by three elbows, three porterly elbows
Yeah.
that just so happened to be African Americans? He was like, oh, you ain't gonna insult them. He's like, I ain't do it. I ain't make them, but look, that's the face behind, you know, this Black Lives Matter. And Jake get behind these things, you know, and push and force these things, not knowing the true agenda. When you go read their agenda on the website.
Oh, yeah, they took it down, though.
Oh, they took it down.
Yeah.
Their manifesto included what? Destroying the nuclear family.
Yep.
Empowering women.
Destroying
empowering
the patriarchy of men.
Yep.
Bro, that was in the fucking bio,
It
bro.
was in the manifesto, man.
Or the manifesto, how you want to call it, bro. That was when you want to read it and say, what is this about? That's what it said.
Yeah, about us.
To destroy somebody get us 1 Corinthians 11, Baba Gashar roll fast.
Right, you know?
That's what it's about. But of course, the minute the Lord got on top of it, everybody started responding to it and doing this and that, and then it just disappeared.
Yep.
No, nigga, that's what it was
Too late.
about, and that's what it was for. It's too late. Go ahead, Art.
1 Corinthians 11.
Everybody want to show off. Wait till the Lord show off, man. Wait till Yahweh Shai show off. Y'all gonna see a show off. Right? It's gonna be a righteous show off too. He gonna give you a you know what I'm saying? Like what's his name? I always mention him on what is it, 300 or Leonidas when he would say, "Are you not entertained?"
Oh, you talking about Gladiator?
Gladiator, yeah.
Maximus.
Yeah, the Lord gonna fucking entertain you people, man. Y'all want entertained? Because that's all Jake fucking worried about is entertainment. That's all Jake wanna do is sing, rap, dance, shake their ass, all that bullshit, man. Lord got it. Okay, he got a big entertainment for you. And it's You know how y'all like to watch TVs on big screens? Yeah. It's gonna be on a big screen, all right? Cause the whole world gonna see it, man.
I like them 4th of July fireworks. You're gonna get some real fireworks.
For sure, man. Good,
1 Corinthians 11 and verse 8. For the man is not of the woman,
No.
but the...
Start at 3, I believe.
3? Oh, yeah,
You said 11?
1 Corinthians 11.
Yeah, 11. Start at 1.
That's what I was about to say.
Start at
yeah,
1. And then you got guys talking all this and that, but nigga, you niggas just said Paul's writing wasn't valid. What are you talking about, man? And you people still following these individuals that say Paul's writings ain't valid? Are y'all crazy? That's bugged out, man.
You gotta mention the New Testament you gotta throw out now?
Yeah. Then you got other individuals. John the Baptist was the man of the Lord. What?
Wow.
Because he didn't follow the Lord. Well, he fulfilled his purpose.
Bro,
He was there to set the usher in.
And it refers to him as what? A friend of the bridegroom. You know?
Yeah, and then the Lord said it wasn't nobody like John the Baptist?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Among men.
You people are,
That's crazy.
Jake, you fucking crazy, man. Yeah. And you people that still follow around these individuals and say this and that, yeah. But do you understand that what these 2 examples we just said, that y'all don't think that was serious?
Didn't he baptize?
Now, he baptized the
baptized
Lord.
He said, I'm not worthy to lose your shoes.
Your shoe buckle.
Right,
man.
but he said what? It becometh us to fulfill all righteousness.
Yeah.
Now what did he? Now what did the Lord say to his disciples concerning John the Baptist? That this is Elias for to come.
Yep.
Right? Was not Elias a man of the Lord?
Right.
So if Elias was a man of the Lord, and the Lord himself said that John the Baptist is Elijah,
And it was the man of the Lord.
he's a man of the Lord. Simple. Simple math. Right?
That's it.
Yeah.
So, like the bro said, hey, and like Isaiah 1 tells you, you're going to be ashamed of the oaks that ye have chosen, man. Mm-hmm. All right? Go ahead.
This nigga got a glowing mask. That matches lights on the joint. Take me, man. Jake be stunting like a motherfucker, man. I think it's stupid, but you know how Jake do. Ah, damn, man.
He want to be seen when he rides down the
Yeah,
for
dude.
sure,
He
yeah.
cruising and shit.
It's 80 something, probably 75.
Yeah.
Nigga, you still run around with a mask, nigga. You crazy, man.
Bro, it's 80.
You crazy. Nigga still got a mask on his damn. You still got a mask on your face. Your ass crazy, man.
Yeah.
For real. I can't even talk to you. You know what I'm saying? You looking at women, you like, oh, you look good. You like, you got a mask? Man, I'm not even saying nothing to you. You crazy.
Even the Edomites, because
Who in their right mind
certain,
cuts off their oxygen supply?
yeah, certain places lifted the restrictions, man. Even the Edomites was like, thank God. That's ready to take
I said, but you see people
they
trying
weren't doing anything
people
anyway.
trying to talk to you. Bro, I be being funny. Today, people trying to talk to you. I'm like, what you say? What did you say? Take your mask off, man. I can't hear you. They be like, yeah, take your fucking mask off. Stop playing
Can't
me.
understand what you're
And
saying.
then if you're doing that, just take this shit off. What are you want to speak? Just take this shit off, bro.
But anyway, go ahead,
1 Corinthians 11 and verse 1. Be followers of me, even as I also am of Hamashiach.
So Paul is saying, look, right? I'm a representative of Yahweh Shai. I was learned or taught from Yahweh Shai directly. So be followers of me as I am of Yahweh Shai, because I follow him. I follow him. Right? Go ahead.
Come on, verse 2. Now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things and keep the ordinances as I delivered them to you.
So who do you think Paul got these ordinances from? Oh, wasn't he taught directly from the Lord? Wasn't he knocked off his horse and all these different things, right? Yes, he was. You think Apostle Paul would have taught anything other than what was righteous of what the Lord would have taught him? No, he wouldn't have. He wouldn't have said nothing that was off the chart. Bro, Apostle Paul knew the law.
Yeah.
He knew the law.
He was a Pharisee of the
A
Pharisees.
Pharisee of the Pharisees, yeah.
He was a doctor in the law.
Yeah. So he knew the ins and outs of it.
He did.
That's why he was persecuting the church and everything.
Yep. And like the bro said, Yahweh Shai spoke to Paul directly, man. Knocked him off of his horse.
One of y'all good brothers have a string or something on y'all side, goddamn.
A string.
Nah, I don't got a string, brother.
I had to think about it.
Yes,
No,
sir.
brother.
Good.
But as it was said, man, he got knocked off of his horse, and Yahushua spoke to him directly, man. All right? Supped with him directly to teach him certain things, man. But so Yahushua saw fit to grant him repentance and have him write all the books in the New Testament. Okay, but his words ain't valid. What was the point then?
Was this dude reading my mind? Because I literally was in my head saying, bro,
His pants was falling.
yeah. Well, I'm like, why the F 20 would have been? Yeah, bro. But that's cool. Anyway, but I was thinking about him like, bro, like, why would you even come outside? You know you got to push your shoulder with your kids with no fucking belt. Man, that's common sense, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you would think, good brothers, do y'all got a string? Yeah, if we had one, I probably would have took a belt off and gave one to you. Because what the hell you doing, man?
What you know? You coming outside unprepared.
Yeah, man. Go ahead, bro.
I hate when I lose my belt. My belt's strong.
You how you gonna operate and move around without those?
Right.
Good, bro.
Verse 3, it says, "But I will have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach."
So now Apostle Paul is going into the order that was set up from the Most High, right from the beginning. Mm-hmm. Is he wrong?
Nope.
Oh, go ahead.
It says, "And the head of the woman is the man,
Yeah,
and the head of Hamashiach is the Most High."
yeah. Cause there's a whole order set up upon the earth. Yes, it goes the Heavenly Father, His only begotten Son, the man and the woman and the kids. Now everybody is crying and messed up about this thing because everything is pushed out of order from Esau Edom. But real soon you're gonna see why the man is the head. You're gonna see why, because he's the protector. He's gonna be provider. And when society goes back into calamity, when society shuts down again, women is gonna go back to their natural order and men is gonna stay in their natural order. And we're gonna see who's gonna survive.
Mm-hmm. Then it's gonna be really now. Who's the strongest man?
It's gonna be who's the
Survival of the
It's gonna be the survival of the fittest.
Right.
Everybody's gonna go, bro. Everybody's gonna go back to their natural state automatically.
The Lord gonna bring
Guaranteed.
back into the ancient world.
Guaranteed.
The ancient world mindset.
Really, it's gonna be survival of the blessedest.
Yeah, right. But like we always say, bro, if a bomb went the fuck off right now, or there was just a what they call a active shooter, what are women gonna do?
Get down.
Man.
They're gonna get down, hide behind something, or go to the nearest man and say, "Can you get me out of this? Can you save me?" Yeah, I don't know. It was like 50-50. I looked, I'm like, up.
You strong.
You know what I'm saying? But like we saying, bro, you women gonna go back to your natural state. Somebody give me Isaiah 32. I don't even mean for this one to come out, but fuck it, it's gonna come out. Because what's being uplifted in the society is this how we know Isaiah 32 is gonna come to play so good. Because when you see society now, it's like, okay, I see why this is mentioned. I see, because they're at the top. They're at the top of the world. They're at the top of the world right now. Okay, and we're not talking about you sisters that's striving and trying. We're not talking about y'all. We always say we're not talking about y'all. If y'all feel offended, get the fuck over it. Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 32 and verse 9. "Rise up, ye women that are at ease."
Why the Lord say that? Rise up, you women are at ease. Because something else is about to take place. That you women that are in this position of comfortability, this position of security. Right? Because basically Esau is patting y'all on y'all ass right now.
Yep.
Until he get on his BS. Because remember, when you go into the book of Maccabees, he did not only come after the men, he came after the women and our children. Oh, you want to circumcise y'all sons? Dead. Oh, I found a Bible in y'all house? Dead. Did y'all just see the couple in China
They got locked up.
that locked up for life because they had a Bible?
Yeah. Yep.
But you people think that he ain't that serious, that he ain't extreme. Well, you better go back into history, because his ass is extreme. And he about to go back to that.
Right. Yeah. And a lot of them the Moabites over there have those policies against Christianity.
Yep.
Because the Christianity this devil's been pushing for all these years, they understand that it degenerates in society, man.
Creates disorder.
It brings disorder, right?
inordinate affections, all type of stuff come with,
right.
with Eve's form of Christianity.
Right, because those Moabites, they're Hebrews also, man. They deal with Eastern culture, right? Hebrew Moabites or Hebrew Ammonites, the Japanese, man. You know, they deal with Eastern culture also.
Yeah.
Right, but the main ones that got the best culture, the most effective way of living on the earth, which was from on high, is the Israelites, man.
That's right, brother. That's right. We're not fear-mongering. We just understand that, as the scriptures say, therefore, the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. That's what it's about. It ain't about fear-mongering. It's about warning. Okay, warning because there's an oncoming destruction. Go ahead, bro.
It says,
You got all the women looking at me because we were saying what we were saying. We don't give a fuck.
facts.
Right? We don't give a fuck because we're saying the man is the head. Yes, he is. But y'all don't understand because wait till society break down. Wait till there's no... And you know what it really is? It's the security of what? 911.
Yep.
Bro, when that is off the playing field, oh, you really gonna see. Because that's what's really holding these... First of all, niggas is crazy already.
Yep.
But that's what's really holding crazy niggas back. Oh, you know...
The fear of the police.
You know what? I ain't gonna do it because I might get locked up. But when that shit is out,
Oh, and society, because you got people that will white knight and do certain things and come to the Captain Save-A-Hole.
Yeah.
You got that too.
niggas gonna be getting Michonne like on they call it what's that show Walking Dead. Niggas gonna just swing. Heads gonna roll, bro. Go ahead, you got a precept? Yeah.
Jeremiah 31:22 says, "How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For Yahweh have created a new thing in the earth.
That's right.
A woman shall compass a man." And that's what you have, okay? He has put women in a sense of comfortability where they can openly speak about certain things as if, you know, women are equal to men, okay, or better than men and certain things. I was having a conversation, and you can see, I was having a conversation with my wife earlier, right? And you can see how Esau has put this idea out there. Even if after I explained it, she got it, the initial response was, "What do you mean?" I was talking about how men are usually painters. You don't typically see women when it comes to a professional painting. You got women artists that paint, but when it comes to a professional painting like houses and things, you typically see men in those jobs.
Yeah.
Because she was speaking about how drags and how they be doing better makeup than women. I said that's because men typically work on angles and lines. And that's a lot of things. What they do is they'll do those lines and then they'll blend them and it gives them the deceptive look, right? So I said men are typically better at angles and lines and women are typically more creative and freeform and, you know, things like that, you know? But it started an argument. What do you mean? Women paint too, da, 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 da. And I'm like, see? I'm like, I had explained it and I'm like, it shouldn't have went that far. But this is what Eve's putting in the air. I can do anything you can do better. I can do anything better than you. No, you can't. Yes, I can. You heard that song before?
And that goes along with that picture. That picture with the woman with the bandana.
And the strong arm, the strong bicep.
Yeah.
You can do whatever the hell that
And
shit
he's
say.
so much of a devil. They said
Yeah.
women didn't even smoke cigarettes back then. But they said, you know what? It would give the woman a more masculine look of, we can do it too.
Yeah.
And it just like, bro, yo.
He's basically caused a woman to be jealous over a man.
Yeah.
And his role and his authority.
Straight up. That's
You
true.
know?
That's true.
Which is, you know, like the serpent beguiled Eve. It's a lie.
It's a lie.
You can't do things better, especially, let's just typical aspect. Physical labor.
No, can't do it.
You can't do it.
Not as much. Nope.
You got a 150-pound log you gotta take and walk that motherfucker a couple yards and toss it in the woods. Who's gonna do that better? A man or a woman?
And what would they call us right now? They would come on our channel and say we're monogamous. Oh, how you say it?
misogynistic.
No. We're not saying. Look, we love women. We love the beauty of women in their natural
Proper
state.
roles, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because women have a beautiful role.
Yeah.
But it's like y'all ran away from it.
Yep.
We can't do y'all role to perfection as y'all can do y'all role. And we love that y'all can do your role because the Most High set you up to be in this beautiful position to bear children, to be a nurturer, and amongst other different things we don't even got a name that y'all can do. Yeah. But y'all say, or y'all was taught, and y'all mimic it to say, we want to do it Y'all do.
Yep. Or
All right.
or if you're asked to do the role that the Lord may have set up for a woman, a natural role, you're looked at as, oh, that's slavery.
Yep.
I'm not your slave. I'm not your servant.
Yep.
You know, a good example of how women ran away from their role, because in actuality, it really shouldn't be more top chef men than it is women. If you look at all the top chefs or the
They're
people
men.
that's known for being
They're
chefs,
men.
you got a few like Rachel Ray, but for real, I can name like 3 or 4.
Ramsey and all them, it's men,
Gordon
bro.
Ramsay, Guy Fieri. Then you got the one Asian dude who's like a 5-star top chef with the long ponytail. I forget his name.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? So mostly you can name men. Now you got a few women. I think of some faces, but for the most part, it's dominated by men. So why is it that way? Because a lot of women have ran away from this nurturer role, okay, into this. And ultimately, he did that deception. Why? So he could tax you, so he could have more customers.
Yep.
Okay. Why, women didn't smoke cigarettes. Well, wasn't enough people buying they cigarettes.
Destroy the mindset of the children.
Yeah, all that.
A lot of different aspects.
Teach the children whatever the man teaches
You know,
the woman.
but going to the, but like as we see, let's balance it out now. Like as we see, the woman is polluted in this society. Well, we know the children of Israel, Zion, we were that woman, and we became a polluted woman to the Lord.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? Go ahead, bro. Whatever you got. Somebody give me Jeremiah 6:2. Was you done with that? 2 Corinthians 11? Finish it. It's just to balance it out, even though we get, hey, look, man, we gonna get on the women too. We ain't, look, bro.
We get on the men as well.
Yeah, that's what we get on mainly. The sons of men who are called. But finish that. Yeah, we get, right. You're held more accountable as a man. But you women don't get all free, man. And Babylon let you scot-free. We don't. Go ahead.
It says, 1 Corinthians 11 and verse 4, every man praying or prophesying having his head covered dishonoreth his head.
Yeah.
But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered dishonoreth her head, for that is even all one as if she were shaven.
That's cool. That's the point.
I was saying, did you want me to get
Even with that head covering part, man.
the part?
You know what I'm saying? You got people making excuses and reasons about it. Because it was said by Sakari, he said that Paul was speaking to a specific church when he told them about the head covering thing. But wait a minute.
The Corinthians.
But if Paul's saying, be ye followers of me, even if I'm followers of Hamashiach, if he's exhorting these brothers that they may be more perfect, what makes you think you have an excuse if they got reprimanded for having their head covered? And you want to say, well, he was speaking to that church.
But bro, how wouldn't I apply
Why would
to
you
all
do the same thing? Why would you go and do the same thing that got them reprimanded? Because he wasn't talking to us, shit.
That don't make no damn.
That don't make no fucking sense, man.
Bro.
You just making.
I didn't even know he said it like
he said it like
That's
that.
bullshit,
He said,
bro.
he was speaking to specific churches about specific things that they were specifically doing. It didn't necessarily apply to everybody.
No, that's bullshit. Because say if we as a church and we end up getting wind of it, we be like, oh, word? Oh, why? We gonna take heed? Like we not just gonna say, oh, he just talking to them.
We don't want to get cussed out, so we ain't gonna wear hats neither.
You crazy?
That's like that other church where he said, y'all suffers that woman Jezebel to preach, right? He said, I have one thing against thee, you suffers Jezebel to preach and to cause my servants to commit adultery. So we gonna say, well, shit, he said that one church. So we cool over here.
Yeah.
Jezebel, come on, preach.
But if he came over here, wouldn't he say the same thing? Like,
He said the same thing to y'all.
I just told them.
And I think Yahweh Shai said that.
Verse 8, 1 Corinthians 11 and 8, it says, for the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man.
Yeah, don't get it twisted, man. The man, you want to get technical about it.
You
Bro,
say anything about the woman, what they say?
But when you get technical, you come from the testes of the man.
Yeah.
Not the fucking woman, man. Fuck out of here with that shit.
They have very explicit jokes, about, kids and your mama should have flushed you.
Yeah.
And let you know that you was in your daddy's nutsack before you came out.
Hey, remember me and you was at we was in an area and a woman said that? Remember when she was like, she was like, I'm thankful for my mother because she buried me, and dude was like, well, it's really the father, and she was like, you know what, you all right, I do come from my dad, not technically my mom.
I remember, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, come on.
It's common sense.
Yeah, it's common sense.
It is. And even Jake know it in their wickedness. I could get more explicit, but I won't. But they just think about all the things people say about kids And I just leave it at that.
Yeah, they always say, what you talk, you say, well, you always talking about the woman. Well, guess what? 2/3 of you women in Israel gonna fucking die because there's more majority of women than men. How about that, bitch? Go ahead.
It says, neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the
And
man.
there you go. Don't get mad at us. Be mad at if you mad, be mad at the Lord then. How you gonna get mad at us because we bringing it out? Because y'all wicked.
Right.
Bro, go ahead.
The woman was created to be a helpmeet.
A helpmeet.
Right? You're supposed to help him in his mission, man.
And then the thing is, we're not, and it's that thing though, society taught y'all that y'all position is downplayed, and it's not. Bro, you know how many men was successful behind women, right? But do you know how many men was destroyed behind women too? Bro, y'all play a significant role.
Yep.
Y'all can help build kingdoms, and y'all can help destroy them at the same time too.
Yep.
This is what we're saying. And you see this in all ancient older movies.
Yep.
Of what a woman can do, the strength of a woman, bro. You think the strength of how a woman can destroy minds of kings? Somebody know what that scripture is?
Talk about don't look at her beauty or something like that.
A woman can destroy the mind of a king.
Ecclesiasticus goes into that.
A woman can destroy your whole kingdom.
Yep.
But she can also, if she's in her right mind, help build it up too. You know what I'm saying? So we're not downplaying y'all. We're just speaking of facts. Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 32:9 again. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech.
Right, give ear unto this speech, man. And how is the Lord speaking? The Lord is speaking to his men, the servants, the prophets. Go ahead.
Continue on. Verse 10. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come.
And that's what we're talking about. Y'all walking around the earth careless, and y'all security, and y'all playing games. Y'all not being circumspect. Y'all not paying attention of what's actually going on in society. Right? This is why so many women, we hate to say it, but there's so many women that get, raped and all these different things because y'all running around the earth like silly doves. Right? Y'all just running around the earth just carelessly and doing things, just doing random things. Right? Popping, taking pharmakia, I'll say that word, pharmakia, right? Taking different substances, and just being out and about, and it's like, this is how you get taken advantage of because you being silly. And don't blame it on the end. Now we're not just saying the person that do it is like, damn, that's effed up, he did it, but it's like, look at you. Start with yourself to say, why did I do this?
What could I have done differently?
Why did I put myself in this position to do that?
Exactly.
But y'all don't think like that, and y'all look at us like, oh, we're wrong. We can do what we want. Cool.
No accountability.
Cool. You can do what you want.
That's
But you won't get mad at me if a woman, say if a woman just come, a friend of yours, right? It's a friend. And or it could be cousin, friend, relative, whatever. And she tell you the story and you try to be like, what could you have did different? Nigga, she gonna look at you like, nigga, what you
Why you ain't on my side?
Why you on my side?
Why you don't got my side?
No, I am on your side.
I'm trying to help you by telling you what you could have did differently.
You was dumb.
Yeah, that was stupid.
I'm supposed to sympathize because you just been an idiot? Oh, bro.
You know what they have?
That's stupid,
They have a subway. They have a subway coat or cover, I think they're calling it, for women to wear when they travel. Why? Because they don't want to get certain looks or certain creeps messing with them when they on the subway. But see, what does that tell you about the things that you're wearing? Exactly. If when you put on this subway cover and it covers up your goodies, you don't get as many people. I looked at the comment board, they was like, it's a shame we have to wear this. There's so many creeps in the world. I keep my subway cover with me every day, and I can't wait to take it off when I get off. So you got to cover up, and then when you get on the streets, you go back to exposing yourself, and having your cleavage out.
Y'all bugged out.
Why don't you just change the way you fucking dress, and you want to experience that shit?
And it's the same with men. Y'all do dumbass shit. Y'all don't want to take accountability. And we trying to give you wisdom and tell you different things like, don't go rob a bank. Nigga, I need money. How you gonna tell me what to do? All right, do what you want. Nigga rob the bank, want to call your phone because he about to do a 10, 15 piece. No, nigga. I'm not paying money for no collect calls, dude. Oh, you don't fuck with me. Nigga, I did. I told you don't do that dumbass shit.
You gonna put the money in my book, bro?
That's the thing, bro. Jake don't take accountability. Jake want to then this is what happens when you don't want to follow the ways of the Lord. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 11, it says, tremble, ye women that are at ease.
Yeah.
Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins.
And that's all we're saying that's coming. That's what we're just warning you and telling you what's to come. Because right now you're in your security and you're in a position of, I'm going to do what I want. I don't have to listen to you, right? Society loves me. Men love me. Because, right, let's be honest. And everybody get mad at these different individuals. We listen to them podcasts. Steph is Cold and Andrew Tate, these different individuals. And they're like, look, you women don't have to do anything, right? All you got to do is look good,
Right.
right? Or what they said if a woman walk into a bar, like, if a woman walk into a bar and say, who DTF?
Oh.
That easy.
Oh.
But if a man walk in there, who DTF?
Ew, what's wrong with you?
This weird ass nigga talking about, get him out of here, lame
like,
ass.
Get him out of
He
here.
bar him.
The bouncer might kick his and throw his ass out on the curb.
Bar this nigga.
Can't talk to no woman like
You're
that.
not welcome back.
Yeah.
You're not welcome back in here.
How dare you disrespect women?
To her
But
ass,
she can be in there on a dance floor twerking,
On the bars.
on a bar, you know what I'm
dancing.
saying? Lifting up her, you know what I'm saying? What they say, girls going wild type shit, doing all that, but it's like,
Chase Springer shit.
But let a dude go touch her though.
Oh, man.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, that shit is wicked,
Out of
bro.
love, don't fucking touch me.
But y'all
What's
actually,
wrong with you?
but y'all
Ew.
in this
Then the white
position, right? But y'all in this position where we're telling you, you are about to lose this position.
Yep.
And when y'all fall, y'all gonna fall bad, man. Y'all gonna go all sad, right? With America, Babylon are great.
Yep.
All right, go ahead, precept. Look,
Yeah, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 4, verse 26.
yeah,
Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women
yeah. You got many men that run out of their wits for women, right? Go ahead.
and become servants for their sakes.
Yep.
Many also have perished, have erred and sinned for women.
Yeah, you know, King Solomon. You know, in his old age, he erred. He sent for women.
Yep.
And come on, bro. He had all the baddies.
All the baddies.
All the
And then
baddies.
some.
He had, you know what I'm saying? He had
Thousands.
who? I mean, I'm just trying to think of the different women he
Yeah,
was
he
dealing
had
with.
stable.
All them nations.
He had a pack of Skittles.
He
You
had
know
a
what I'm
pick of the
saying?
litter, nigga.
For
That's what
real.
I said.
Over
All
300, over 300
The best of
concubines and
Moab?
700,
Yeah.
you know.
He's seen it all. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You know how Jake be drooling over the woman today. But man, boy, we didn't see his woman he had. Like, damn, huh?
He was like,
Like
That's you?
that?
Yeah.
who's that guy
That's
from
you.
that movie, Jim Kelly? That movie, Bruce Lee movie?
Uh-huh.
Where he's like, I want you.
You.
I want
Oh,
you.
you talk about Rush Hour.
Rush Hour, yeah.
Rush Hour, Jackie Chan and
Well,
Chris
this
Tucker.
ain't Rush Hour 2, but it's a.
No. It was an old school movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
He
was
came
thinking
in the
Rush Hour.
yeah. He had a fro, slim
Probably
dude.
got it. That's where they probably
That's
got
where
it.
Kelly.
That's where they got it from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, I want
Yeah.
that one. I want that. Ooh, I want
Yeah.
that one.
he
So
took
imagine that times 1,000,
Yeah.
Come good, huh?
right? Because he was a king, and really he asked for wisdom. He didn't ask for women.
Yeah.
He didn't ask for riches. He asked for wisdom to properly judge the people of Israel.
That
And
came
the Lord
with it.
gave him all that anyway.
Yeah, that was just a part of the story, though. You know what I mean? For everything to unfold or unwind the way it did to where we're at now.
Yeah.
You know?
Uh,
Good, bro.
Right. Right. 2nd Ezra chapter 4 and verse 28. And now do ye not believe me? It is not the king, is not the king great in his power? Do not all regions fear to touch him? Yet did I see him in Apamé, the king's concubine, the daughter of the admiral Bardacus, sitting at the right hand of the king, and taking the crown from his head, and setting it upon her own head. She also struck the king with her left hand, so she took the crown off his head,
Smacked
and
him in the
smacked
face.
him in the face. Now,
Nibble,
in the ancient world, like, you do that to the king,
Oh,
your
you
head
dying
can come
instantly.
off.
But,
Yeah,
but
that's
yeah,
the
right,
same
right.
You dying instantly.
Now, we know that slap wasn't a slap. It could have
Yeah.
been. No, it could have been.
It
but-
could have been a
because,
real
you know,
slap.
the ancient slaps, when you watch them ancient movies and the king
They-
is
yeah,
feeling the
yeah.
joint and she slap him, he'd be more of like, I like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do this shit later.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Or it could have been seductive. Either way.
Yeah.
Either way.
Hey, I can see it
I
play
can
out.
see
She
it
took
both
the
ways.
crown. Oh, silly king.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Slap his ass, the cheek turned red. Like,
Seductive. She probably felt on his beard.
yeah.
Right. It says, right, it says, and yet for all this, the king gaped and gazing upon her with
Bro.
open mouth.
Bro,
That's
that's what we said.
Not only did he not get mad, he looking
said,
like,
he's a feisty one. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta put things in perspective.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying?
You know?
well, hey, and every brother knows, how women can make you.
Yeah.
That one woman that got
Yeah.
that specific, body or whatever you like, and she just got the whole package, and you just,
You take the bullshit.
I'm like, shit.
You take the bullshit.
yeah. But see, that's the reason why a lot of us don't have that woman, because you be
man.
putting up with too much bullshit.
Yes,
How she gonna be a part of the hopefully elect? And you sitting there letting her get away with fucking murder and shit, cause she look good. Yeah, how you gonna rebuke her if you sit up there doing the king treatment? She just slapping you and shut up, and you just like, yeah, shit. We gonna go in the bedroom? Shit, let's go. She cussing you out and shit. You just trying to get some cheats. It's got to be balanced. But go ahead, bro.
Right. It says, if she laughed upon him, he laughed also.
See?
But if she took any displeasure at him,
He got
the king
sad.
was fain to flatter.
He like, wait a minute, baby. What's wrong?
And this
Why
is
you feeling that way?
Woo.
See, a king. And it talked about the strength of the king right before that, right?
Mm-hmm.
If he commands, man, a man's gonna get put to death. But once she sees she got him like putty in her hand.
See, because now we're going into the power of a woman. A woman holds power, man. Y'all think, all right. When I mean that, y'all should understand what I mean when we say women hold power.
Yeah.
We're giving you a scenario of how a woman's beauty can be a power, a woman's lips can be a power, her voice could be a power.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, it's deep.
The scriptures say favor is deceitful
And beauty is vain.
Beauty is vain. It talks about that in Proverbs 31.
Yeah.
Right? Because a woman she could look good, she could be nice, she could do all the
you
different
nice.
things, treat you good, right? But it can be for a deceptive purpose.
Yeah.
To try and
That's
get up
right.
in your head. Her heart is as snares and nets.
She speak of, and we know it's going into actually these other philosophies, right? But it can also apply to a woman.
Right.
Where it says she speaketh softly with her lips, her words drip as honey. Okay, there's a lot of these women, especially what do you see in them gold digger pranks?
Oh,
When they find out he got the money,
got that Lambo.
they be ready to go.
Bro,
What you trying to do?
They're
What you-
more subtle,
Oh my God,
seductive,
sweet,
all-
smiling.
Yeah.
Talking about let's go shopping.
Easy, ready to give it up, all type of stuff. You buy me the bag, we can go to the room.
Feminine as hell. at that
Yeah,
age.
Yeah.
They become
Real
feminine. Yeah.
Yeah. So you gotta understand, a lot of women know how to use that against you, man.
Yeah.
They taught that by their moms.
Right.
A lot of them.
Now society teaches it. Music, different. When it's talk about your leaders cause them to err, there's many forms of that, and this is what a lot of false leaders or leaders of error teach our young women today. Go ahead, bro.
Right. It says, where I read that again, it says that the king was fain to flatter that she might be reconciled to him again. O ye men, how can it be but women should be strong, seeing they do thus? Then, you see, look, and when you read the different things, scenarios that these men put forth, Salaki, they said what? Wine is strong, makes you lose your mental capacity for a little bit, right? Wine is strong, the king is strong, right? And one said woman is strong, right?
Yeah.
But when you got wine and women, oh boy.
Oh man.
Wine and women, oh boy, you about to, you're it's open game.
It says what? Give not thy strength unto women, or
Yeah.
unto things that destroy kings.
Well, you know what?
Wine is one of them
Going
things,
into another
too.
example, y'all might know her off top. Was it Jude? No, was it who was the woman?
That slayed the king. They
The-
got drunk.
There was two women.
She gave him the milk.
Gave him the milk.
Okay, there was two women.
You know what I'm saying? Gave him the milk.
That was
Bro.
during the time of Joshua and she.
Bro, she was, bro. But what did he say? They said that she was one of the most beautiful women. Basically, they had everybody in awe. And she was able to seduce him by her beauty.
Well, the one who gave the dude milk, she was somebody's wife. But he was running there for succor because they was friendly with her. So he asked for water, but she gave him milk. She gave him like heavy things to make him sleep, and then she killed his ass.
Yeah, she put the nail to his head and yeah.
But the one who got his head cut off, that's one you talking
That's
about.
Judah. Yeah,
I'm not talking about. Oh my!
That she cut his head off.
She
There
cut
was
his
two
head off.
situations.
Judah, yeah.
Judah seduced him, got him drunk, got him in the room, yoink, and then dipped on their
and
ass.
closed the doors and bounced with their head.
Yep, bounced with their head.
Yeah.
And then the other one who did that's when the general was running, and he ran to the tent because he knew the husband, but only the wife was there, and she knew what the situation was. So she gave him the milk, gave him the, what else she feed him? Something heavy. And then he went to sleep on their ass, and then she got down,
She nailed his head.
killed his ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was two different situations, but still.
What we saying position? What we're saying is we're using it as how women end up getting to the positions to the king. You know how hard it is to get to the king.
Look at Esther.
It's like
look at Esther. She played a key role.
He said, I will give you
What's up,
thy
bro?
request unto the half of the kingdom.
what's up?
Right? Hey, what's up, bro? I said, I will give you thy petition or thy request unto the half of the kingdom, man. So if she would have asked for half of the kingdom, she could have got it at that point in time.
Right.
That's crazy, you know, because of her beauty.
Yeah.
He made that statement, so go ahead.
All right, go ahead, Doc.
Right. It says, then the king and the princes looked one upon another, so he began to speak. So he began to speak of the truth. O ye men, are not women strong? Great is the earth, high is the heaven, swift is the sun in his course. For he compasseth the heavens round about, and fetteth his course again to his own place in one day.
All right, drop that. That's what it's like. You know, because every rich world.
Right? Is he not great that maketh these things, the Most High? Therefore great is the truth, right? And the truth is likened unto a woman, right? Nurturing, right? Able to give you sustenance for eternal life, right? The truth is wisdom is likened unto a woman.
Yep, and as a man, the truth can teach you how to be able to resist those three things, or how to deal wisely with those three things. It teaches you moderation with wine so you do not lose your faculties, right? It teaches you how to render unto the king what is the king's, okay? And agree with thine adversary quickly so you don't get caught up and taken to the jail or whatnot, right?
Or get killed.
And it teaches you how to not desire, get unalive. It teaches you how to not desire a woman for her pleasure, to look not upon just her beauty, right? But to see what her value is deeper than that.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Now, of course, you know, it helps you to resist those things because, of course, we men, but we got to think with the big brains, you know, or the big head, as they say, man.
I got a quick reset.
It's Ecclesiastes chapter 9 and verse 8.
Switch gears. We done with Bill.
Huh?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
It says, turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman and look not upon another's beauty.
Yeah.
For many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman. For herewith love is kindled as a fire.
Yep. And it says another's beauty, meaning another man's woman, don't look upon her like that. All right? Because the more you look, it says what? Lovers get kindled. Okay, that's what happened to King David. He looked upon Bathsheba and it was over with.
Ecclesiastes 12. Ecclesiastes 12. Yeah, so I mean, we wanted to touch on that. You know, a lot of things is happening around the earth, as I continue to say. And look, man, the squeeze is getting tighter. Hold on, what's the date? They got till June what for that debt shit?
June or July?
It's July.
It's July.
It's July. It's going to start July.
Okay. We talking about the Fed now?
Yeah.
July.
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the debt joint. When they post the debt
ceiling.
debt ceiling.
Oh, whether or not they're gonna raise.
Whether they're gonna
that
raise
to-
it, man. I hope they let that shit get shut down, man. Did it gonna pass it?
No, I ain't talking about that.
Go ahead, Ecclesiastes 12. And 1.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 1. did really wicked. Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not.
Right, so remember thy creator in the days of thy youth, for the evil days, what? It said what?
It says, while the evil days come not.
Yeah, not the evil, we're headed into we're already in some evil days, right? But these evil days that you see are what? They're going to become worse, all right? So now you want to remember thy creator in these times. That's why the scripture says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found.
Call ye upon him while he
is near. And the Lord is near. The Lord is speaking, right? But see, you think the Lord ain't speaking because what? He's not calling you out of your sleep, by your bedside and say, look
My
here, son. Look here, daughter. I need you to, no, bump that. We on the highways and byways. We on all social media platforms. And you see the men of the Lord, the prophets, saying what they saying, and you don't take heed, then you dismiss the message.
Yep.
Right? You disregarded the message.
Yep.
That's on you. Go ahead, bro.
It says, a wicked and adulterous generation seeking for a sign, but they shall get none but the sign of the prophet Jonas.
Yep.
And all Jonas did was go and prophesy to Nineveh to repent. And that's what your ass get. You better read Proverbs 1.
Yep.
Ain't that where it say that, Proverbs 1.
Yep. But
No. But yeah, Proverbs 1.
Yeah,
That's where it says, wisdom crieth aloud.
Speakers out there voiceless shit. That's what
oh, I was this close to saying
No.
I'm about to say, go ahead, listen to your wife.
No, he's drunk. Leave him be.
I know. I know it was lit still. That's why I was laughing. I'm like, come on, come here. Get your man. Go ahead.
It's a lot. It says, nor the years draw nigh when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
How much them Bears cost at that stadium, out?
Bro, like $20. Like $20, bro.
That's some bullshit.
No!
$20.
That's $60 for 3 beers at the stadium, bro.
That shit like $20.
3
bro.
beers.
That's gonna be a reality. Too.
Niggas got money. But she said, oh, you got money. That's just crazy,
Bro, she became a celebrity off that shit. On TV shows and shit.
Bro. It's just crazy. But, bro, so even with that, bro, but the internet, but that's what we're talking about, what the internet has done, right? The internet was to what? Wake up or help further. The Lord had the internet further, through how his miracle work, or through his works, seal the elect, but also destroy the people who need to be destroyed.
That's right.
Through the media, bro. Because even though we look on social media or different entertainment media platforms, yeah, there's a lot of folly and entertainment, but guess what else is on there? The truth. But the truth is spread across all internet platforms. But y'all look at it, you other people look at it as entertainment. That's why the Lord gonna judge you. Go ahead, bro.
It says, verse 2, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grandeurs cease.
Well, you gotta think about like how's the sun gonna be darkened? How you ain't gonna be able to see the sun? How you ain't gonna be able to see the moon? Right? The day of the Lord talks about a day of darkness and not light.
Yep.
A day of gloominess. What do you think is gonna cause that? What is gonna block out the sun? The mushroom clouds.
Yeah.
The smoke from the nuclear destruction. That's gonna block out everything.
I gotta send you brothers a video too of us. They did Salaki, my bad.
That's gonna block out everything that you see. But trust and believe what we say. It's gonna block out everything, man.
Yeah, it said the sky should become black as sackcloth of hair. Okay? And that's that smoke, man. That's that smoke from the nuclear missiles, man. Filling up the sky.
Yep. Yeah. Have you ever seen a big enough fire, or big enough fire took place, and you seen smoke everywhere coming from it, and they couldn't contain it? Then that's when if you was on the scene, you'd be like, oh, I can't see past this.
Yeah, this wall of smoke.
Certain radius, or
Yeah.
Good, bro.
Yeah.
That's some destruction.
How many nuclear missiles gonna hit America? 200 million or something?
Something crazy.
Crazy number, man.
Go ahead.
It says, and the grandeurs cease because they are few,
Yeah, that's talking about the labor force, the workforce, man. And the grinding is going to continue to cease too. You're gonna see more and more layoffs. You're gonna see more and more foreclosures. We're gonna see more and more, evictions, more and more repos.
Yep.
More and more loan defaults. Credit card defaults.
Evictions.
All these different things as we continue to go further into 2023. Things ain't getting no better. Now it do look like, in a certain aspects, it do look like everything is kind of the same. But now when you go to the grocery store,
It's an illusion.
you're like, what the fuck? How much is this? Oh, hell no.
Even that's kind of gradual, though. I'll say, even that's kind of gradual because I just noticed it seemed like eggs went back cheaper
And chicken.
because you can get a dozen and a half for like $2.19 now again. It ain't like $3-4 no more.
And
It
chicken,
ain't like
bro.
$5.
Chicken is under a dollar a pound. What? Just remember what last year when we was all there was what $3-4
Yeah.
a pound, bro. So it's like, yeah, he's a smart devil, man.
Fluctuate back to sleep.
Yeah. But it's only in certain items,
Yep.
Yeah, certain items. Yeah.
bro. 12, 16 ounce bottle of vanilla, it's like $75
Man.
for vanilla, pure vanilla extract.
Which really, that shit don't even be. They can say pure on it, but that shit ain't really pure.
You know what I'm saying?
It's alcohol, like
Honey,
it's a tincture.
honey is high as shit. So there's different items that's still high. Other things dropped and other things skyrocketed. But it's gonna be a point where all of that shit's gonna be like that. Go ahead, Barbie.
That's why I said victuals shall be so good cheap.
Right.
They shall think themselves in good case.
Yep.
So certain things is gonna be low. The popular items, like everybody eat chicken. So of course he gonna keep that a certain, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the cheapest meats outside of pork.
Bro.
Everybody don't eat pork.
Well, remember that, bro. Millions of chickens being slaughtered, bro. Millions. And now chickens back under a dock. Bro, well, I don't know what the hell that.
Remember they
that
had throwing all the eggs away too?
Yeah.
Yeah, burying them shits.
Yeah.
That's gonna be some fertilized soil.
And even going into how I talked about the grinders being seized too, because the workers are few. When I just went to Five Below, bro, all what's it called, bro? All self checkouts.
Yeah, I seen
not
that,
one,
yeah.
not
Seen that.
one cashier.
Really?
All, bro.
Yeah,
all of
they-
it,
they
bro.
all of them.
All of them is all self checkout.
They can check you out if they want to. I
Yeah,
think,
but they'll
in
add
the
they'll
one
add
desk.
you, yeah.
But the rest of them, they all self.
I was just like at Home Depot, right?
Target.
I'm at Home Depot. I go to this little
Right,
station.
right,
She said, credit card only. I'm like, all right. She tell me to go to this one. She's like, go to this one. She said, oh, sir, that's credit card only too. You just told me to go to that. You gotta wait for her. I said, all right, bet. So out of 4 of them, there's only one that can take cash.
Yep.
I'm like, okay.
One that takes cash.
I ready to
told
say,
you.
you ready for what's about to come? You ready for this digital system? I said, I ain't selling this
I told
crazy
y'all about
lady.
that Wendy's where there was no registers inside of it. It was kiosk only, card only. You could probably, if you go through the drive-through, that's the only way you could probably pay cash.
Yep, most likely. Most likely.
But the walk-in, that shit's done.
We there. We almost there, man. We can't wait, man. Shit.
It was the same thing with Target.
Somebody got that thing on that debt ceiling thing?
I was looking at it. I
article?
just seen a bill on it that said they trying to extend it to 2025.
See, come on, man.
They said they're going to sign a bill
Stop
to
bullshit,
extend
man.
it to 2025.
Damn.
Sound right,
Yeah.
bro.
That's what you be thinking. You be like,
About to happen.
2020.
and because that's
That's
because
what it
that's
said,
because we know for here we have no
No
continuing city, so we
but
seek one to
when it
come.
comes.
So we love to hear when things like this is about to take place, but we want everything to crumble, man. Damn.
It says this happened today.
Yep.
It says he addressed the nation on Friday evening in the heels of the passage of the debt limit bill that averted a U.S. default. He said he would sign the bill into law on Saturday. So yeah, they're trying to stretch it out, man.
Oh,
They
man.
avoided the default.
Terrible.
You gotta remember, he gonna be able to implement the MOTB for a minute. So
Yeah, he is.
we don't know when. You know what I'm saying?
We want to see little chaos.
Yeah, something. Hey, but we seeing it. But we seeing it.
coming, bro.
But you know, E works gradually.
Yep.
What he's gonna do is keep pushing this no physical tender until everybody's in the position where you used to it, and then he gonna make it where it's all right.
We still got Fed now, and in July,
Yeah,
that CBDC is definitely gonna come out.
yep.
So it's all good, man.
Shit, we already got USD coin.
Yep.
They already got the framework for that, the USD coin. So now, once they set up the Fed Now system, you're gonna be able to exchange USD coin at the in a couple of seconds. They set up the framework. E works gradually. All right. You should have known they was gonna get bailed out.
I figured they was gonna play that, but I was hoping, I
course,
still had hope.
Of course, we hastening the day, man. We want this bitch to crumble, man. That's unfortunate because that just happened today.
Yeah. That's what I said. I know that today.
It just happened today. It said it was live or something 49 minutes ago. So it might still be live. He might still be talking.
Verse 4, it said, continue on in verse 3, it says, and those that look out the windows be darkened, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
And this is what you see, man. A lot of people are dealing with a tight, difficult situation. Most of the time, look, man, they talk about most Americans saying, bro, they're using their safety net, which is the money that they may have on standby in case they get into an emergency situation.
Pulling out investments.
Most people don't even have that, right? Pulling out investments, maxing out credit cards,
taking out loans,
going into more
taking out that
loans,
401k loan,
401k, right? The retirement plans, all these different things taking place. And I'm just thinking, I'm like that. Well, how everybody got this money? How everybody continue to do what they doing, and people fuck up? But that's it's about to be an end of all that.
A lot of Edomites got this ability to move in back with their parents.
Yeah.
A lot of people moving back in together in order to kind of soften the blow of everything that's happening in the economy. I just seen a video. I don't know if I talked about this already. I did. I talked about it earlier. I talked about it. Esau can move back in with his parents and do a video that's going viral of him getting cussed out by his dad or his dad being mad at him. Meanwhile, nigga got a whole 5 o'clock shadow shade. Look like he in his mid-30s. Jake getting kicked out. Meanwhile, you got the end-dub sympathizing with his ass. His dad did seem a little toxic. Nigga, he want this grown motherfucker out of his house.
Hey, bro, you know whose son live with them that's in they 30 plus?
Ooh.
And got all these cars and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Bald head dude.
Bald dude?
At work. The one you don't like.
You talking about top?
Yes.
You talking about top G?
Top G.
No, my
bro,
nigga. You know how much money he make?
Bro, his son live with him and he don't pay nothing.
That's crazy.
He rolling hard too.
But that's how Edomite. So when Jake say, because that dude I spoke about earlier, he gonna have the nerve to say that Jake didn't help build up the infrastructure of America.
Crazy as hell.
He said African Americans had no significant role to play in building up the structure of America.
Niggas built railroad. Oh, you a
Then
motherfucking
they asked him, are white people better than black people? He said, yes. He said, because white people create and niggas destroy. But at the end of the day, that's what he said.
Wait a minute.
That's
Now,
what
who
he
created
niggas, hold on. Niggas destroyed.
He said black people destroy.
Give me Brook. What the okay, give me Brook for it. No, black people destroy their community.
Yeah.
Right?
But we don't destroy the fucking world.
We don't destroy, oceans.
Yeah.
Countries.
Pollution.
The ozone layer.
Heritages.
Trees.
This nigga's blessed
the
in
creatures.
the sword.
Us.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We don't do that. Niggas destroy their neighborhood fire hydrant because they hot. They can't get no pool. They can't get into the pool, or can't get no money to get into a pool. So what do Jake do? They bust open a fire hydrant
to cool off.
And the whole hood can cool off by that. Yeah, we do dumb shit like that.
Exactly.
Right? Okay. Look at this brick building that you put us in. A 30-story apartment building. Oh, they spray paint on it and make it look ugly. Yeah, they do shit like that. They litter everywhere. Yeah, we do dumb shit.
Right.
Nigga, you fucked up the coral reef.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
You gotta make a man-made.
Oil spills in the ocean.
what they call that shit when they pumped all the oil out or from fracking, and then you got the all the earthquakes that get created. This nigga's blessing is the sword, man. He, in order to create anything, he has to destroy it. Let's look at all the buildings and houses that got created. Jake built them shits. Esau ain't get his sensitive ass in the sun and get burnt up. He might be the foreman on the damn job site. You know what I'm saying? He might be doing certain jobs. But hey, really, Jake be building his houses, and that's part of the curses in Deuteronomy 28. They shall build houses, but they shall not live in them, right?
Somebody get that. Somebody get that.
So how you gonna say that Jake didn't build up the infrastructure?
Well, like we said, the railroad system. Bro, Jake was put in jail, tricked off the streets and put in jail, and had chain gang.
Yeah.
The chain gang.
You know some history like that.
Chain gang, bro. Stop it, man.
Yep.
Oh, they call it the 13th Amendment. If any brother didn't watch it, watch the 13th Amendment, bro. That's why when Jake, you get locked up, bro, you get set up. You get put in a position where
you get to you work. It's like a new form of slavery, man.
Yeah. Yup.
Cheap labor.
Yep. And you niggas was chained up on the railroad, building the road. We ain't built the infrastructure.
Niggas be getting like 29 cents an hour or some shit. Working, making license plates and shit. Smacking rocks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Working in the quarry.
Yeah. Rolls used to the quarry.
Yeah,
no,
working in the rock quarry. That's what they show you in the movies, man.
I got that Baruch for?
You know?
Yeah, I got Baruch.
Oh, you know, and that ain't the worst part. It was an Edomite on the other side asking him the question of did Jake contribute to the infrastructure. His coon ass gonna say, well, is that fair to white people to say that? The Edomite said, there's no such thing as it's fair to white people. We're asking you, did African Americans contribute significantly to the building up the infrastructure of America? And the dude gonna say no. And that white people are better. Go ahead, precept.
Baruch 4, right?
Mm-hmm. And he get the fatness of the earth.
Yep. Shut up. Shut up. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, bro.
I just seen that too. I'm like, okay.
Baruch 4 and verse 4 says, "O Israel, happy are we."
No, 6.
Oh, it goes straight to 6. Baruch 4 verse 6. "You were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved the Most High to wrath, you were delivered unto the enemies."
So Jake, you gotta understand that we was delivered to our enemies. It wasn't for our destruction, but it was because we moved the Most High to wrath. The Lord said, you know what? I'm tired of dealing with y'all BS. I'm gonna put y'all in captivity. And when I put you in this captivity, oh, you gonna be under the worst of the worst. He's not gonna have no regard for neither old nor young. He's not gonna have pity on your children, right? He gonna come ravish your wives. He gonna take everything that you got, right? You gonna plant. You gonna have vineyards, and you gonna build houses. You gonna do all these different things. But guess what? You ain't gonna enjoy it. It's the same with today. How you got Jake? We rule. I said all the time. We rule every aspect of the entertainment system. We generate billions of dollars for a people, another people. But then here it is, you got Jake that got money. Jake's still distressed, depressed, anxiety. They do all types of substance because they really can't handle the different things that they do, right? Behind closed doors. Because it's a whole nother world when you get into this industry and that life.
Yep.
You think he just say, here you go, and it's just that? No. It's a whole nother ballgame that people don't see and people don't understand the play in getting these positions. So not only do they destroy the mindset of our people, but they got to destroy with themselves.
You ever seen the interaction between certain rap stars or R&B stars and then Jake that be on the street that be like talented? It's almost like a weird energy you see between them where they kind of, it's weird. It's almost like they don't be wanting them to get into this shit.
They don't.
It's like they kind of be having to brush them off. Like
standoffish.
Where it's just like, I used to think it was about like a jealousy thing, but it's like,
I think so.
It's partially jealousy, but then I think about it like, they really probably be saving niggas for real. They're like, you don't want to do what I'm doing, dog. You don't know what I do behind closed doors. That's why the scriptures say what profiteth a man if he gain the whole world and lose his soul? Lose his soul, man, because you lose your integrity, man, in order to keep that fame.
And so what's the name? What's the dude's name?
Idris Elba.
No, the other one. The Jake that play on Snowfall.
That play His name is it's Idris something.
Idris with a D or something.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
he said on the last season of Snowfall.
Oh my goodness.
He said on the last season of the Snowfall to maximize that part and perfect it was Franklin. That's his role character on Snowfall. He said to perfect that character, which dope. He's a dope actor,
For sure.
right? This nigga said he had to call on the dark side. He had to conjure up the devil. And I said, oh, that's how you did it so good. But you hear this numerous of times with different actors to say what they have to do to fulfill or play their best role in that area. And it's like, yo, this is what y'all do. But I only mentioned that behind,
Yeah, bro. And on top of that, like there's been numerous actors even after they play certain roles, they gotta go in fucking therapy and shit. They gotta go and all. And him,
Joker.
yeah, you have to. You talk about Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ended up.
Therapy.
Yeah, he ended up.
therapy, nightmares.
Yeah.
Some actors even said
He said he had nightmares.
that's what he said.
Yeah, he
I
said.
know.
Yeah, he said he had nightmares.
He said he had nightmares for months. And then one dude said, bro, he was so left field with it. He says, bro, I became that character. I thought I was him. He said, I never left that character. He said, it took me forever to get out of that. I'm talking about, bro, you go from a person that's, when you go into that business, you enjoy it. You got love and passion for it.
Yeah.
It's like you're not thinking of the things that you really got to do or what you get into. But you play this, let's just say, gangster. He said, nigga, after that, I really thought I was a thug and a killer.
Yeah.
I was like, on that, I was not myself no more. People would say something to me, I was like,
You say to me,
That
dog?
spirit on.
He's ready to swap. Ready to swap.
but you're like, man.
Yeah, no, that's true. And Johnny Depp did an interview where he was like, "Do you watch any of your videos?" He said, "No." He said because, I just do the role, and then after that, he's like, he's up there. You know what I'm saying? I think it was Johnny Depp.
Johnny
that was
Depp,
saying
he
that.
did say that.
He
said
was
he-
like, I don't watch it. He's like, I don't watch any of my films. He said because after it's over, he's like, oh, that guy's up there. Not, almost alluding to it not being him.
Johnny Depp said this. Johnny Depp said he was stuck in that position for a long time,
And
too.
you know what, too? Johnny Depp, he does a lot of theatrical roles.
Yeah, he does.
Where he does a lot of
Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow. Yeah, that was a very theatrical role.
A very animated and, people do imitations of Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, Johnny Depp, the dude,
Edward
man.
Scissorhands.
Whoever says that, yeah, he's a good actor. But if he's conjuring up a spirit to make him be a good actor in that role, that would explain it. I think Leonardo DiCaprio probably does the same thing.
Even
A lot of people
even
do that.
singers, because even what's her name, Beyonce, she even said how she conjured up some type of spirit.
I felt something
Sasha
come
Fierce.
into me. Remember she said that?
Sasha Fierce.
Yeah.
She said it's not me up there, it's Sasha. She just comes in.
Well,
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
that spirit manifested on one of them videos.
No, that's what.
Yeah,
Well, that's
yeah,
what. That's what Ryan and Melly said.
Yep.
He said there's two of me. He
Yeah.
said O'Melly, and then he said
I forget the mixed
Oh,
personality.
he said Melvin. He said Melvin and O'Melly.
Yeah.
You know.
Now, this was
Eminem did that too.
What you just said, mixed personality, right? So you got something called MK Ultra, man. Now this is when this devil, he basically creates agents or sleeper soldiers, right? They're activated by certain frequencies or code words or whatever, right? But he also has people like this that are demonized. So they're spiritually charged by the left-hand side. So all of a sudden, they might play a certain frequency where that person is. All of a sudden, this dude turns into an assassin.
Yep.
Like they downloaded an assassin's personality into this person, right? Or all of a sudden, he might turn into a person who knows how to make bombs.
Yep.
Knows how to do these different things.
Yep.
So the same thing goes on in the celebrity world too. That's what Kanye West brought up.
Mm-hmm.
His handler, he's actually a government agent who does MK Ultra, which is basically hypnotism, man.
It's warlocks,
Witchcraft.
bro.
Yeah,
Them are warlocks.
him and amongst other celebrities, man.
And they have to be able to control you when you make a certain level of money or you reach a certain level of influence. Because why? You have an influence.
Yeah. You got millions of followers.
When it probably hit him, was after he said those things about George Bush.
Oh man.
When the levees broke and they was doing that live with Chris Tucker and
the hurricane.
Yep, and he said George Bush doesn't care about black people. After that, they was on his head.
Bro.
All right, go ahead, Art.
Oh man. I read Baruch 4:6. Verse 7. It says, "For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not the Most High."
And that's what our people did. But now you got our people still doing the same thing of they're calling on these different deities, they're calling on these different idols. So what? So they can support them, right? So they can give them that
Energy?
So the energy. But the Lord said what? He says, what did he say? It's not of my spirit. It's in Isaiah 30.
The covering, but not of my spirit.
Covered with a covering, but not of my spirit. So y'all covering yourselves by all these different things, but not the spirit of the Most High. When He's the one who giving you that gift, right? Oh, so you think the spiritual demon Satan can give you that? He can give you the gift better than the Most High can give you? That's what you think? Okay, cool, right? But the Heavenly Father is the one who created the spiritual demon Satan. He is over him. Why couldn't He give you a better gift? He could. You just chose to call on who you wanted to deal with. Go ahead.
It's easier, a lot of times to take. That's why it's called the wide path that lead unto destruction. That wide road is easy to take. There's not as many rules. It's just, and at the end of the day, still fucked up with the things they make you do. Yeah. Okay, but you don't hit that certain speed bump till you get to a certain level. So a lot of us rappers and things that's coasting at a certain level of success because they didn't go past that threshold. They're still able to go and smoke their weed and live their little wicked lifestyle, right? But they ain't up here because when they got to the little party, they didn't bend over.
That's what that one.
3 doors.
3 doors you can take.
It's the 3 doors.
That's what's his name
Nori.
said that, bro. I forget his name.
Noriega.
Yeah. He said, yeah. After that, I ain't never go platinum since.
Yep.
Oh, damn.
Niggas about to die.
It would have been judgment.
Wow.
Go ahead, bro.
Stupid ass.
Hats on. Dreads everywhere.
Yeah.
Isaiah 30 and verse 1. It says, what? I know you ain't trying to play with that. Niggas is crazy.
Go ahead,
Isaiah
bro.
30 and 1. Woe to the rebellious children,
Like they
saith
drunk,
the
too,
Lord,
the way they drive.
that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with their covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
Yeah, y'all gonna see, man. Y'all gonna see about covering and covering that's not of the spirit of the Lord, and you want to continue in your folly, that you want to continue to add sin to sin. You gonna see how that's gonna work out for you real soon.
Yep.
It ain't gonna work out in your favor too good, man. See, right now you can still run around the earth and continue in your folly and do this and do that. You good, right? You good. You got the spirit of, you know what? I'm good. What song she playing? Oh, I was about to try to quote it.
You know that one that say, the one Pharrell song, nigga, we gonna be all right? Nigga, we gonna be all right?
That's Lamar.
Ain't Pharrell in there too?
No.
That sound like a Pharrell beat or something, but anyway, go ahead.
It is.
It's a Pharrell beat,
Yeah, it
and I
is,
think he
bro.
on the song too. But anyway,
That's his beat, though.
okay.
Yes, he-
Well, he got that song too, I'm Good, that he did with Pusha T.
I forget what that is, though.
Good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't know that.
Anyway, I'm
I don't-
good.
I don't
So
listen to
anyway,
that.
that's the spirit of niggas, right? Is that I'm good, we gonna be all right. What's the one to say, I'm holier than now, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before?
That's in the same chapter.
Same
You know what
chapter,
I'm
yep.
saying?
Yep.
So that's what Jake thinks. Jake think that they're gonna be all right. Isaiah 30 really was summarizing like you read, right? You had what you quoted.
Yeah, he still
I
want it.
still got it.
You still got it. Ultimately, when covering with a cover, but not in my spirit, that you may add sin unto sin. Okay, that's Christianity among other things. Okay, but Christianity is like a gateway philosophy to real wickedness because Christianity teaches you could be a Christian and be a Satanist. You could be a Christian Satanist. What happened?
Don't say nothing, wait. Go ahead, keep talking.
You could be a Christian Satanist, man.
Oh. It was a band? It was just a band?
You could be a Christian Satanist, man. You could be a so-called Christian and do all manners of wickedness that are against the Most High, man. That's why it talks about them.
Oh, he's dumb as
That's why it talks about them that preach another Yahweh Shah, which is not another, man. But there be something that trouble you. You see? So at the end of the day, all right, that's that other covering that's not of the Most High Spirit. Okay? Jesus Christ, Caesar Borgia come with a whole different spirit, man. You know?
Verse 2, thou walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth,
Probably his license or something.
have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
Yeah, right? This place is going to be confusing because what? You put your trust in it. So when things start to all come down, you're not going to know what to do. You're going to be thinking like just like when Esau, right? When he started taking stuff away, people got the mindset of, you're supposed to do this. You can't do this. You can't do that. But when you go into his laws, and it's like, yes, he could. You go into his executive orders, you're like, yes, he could. He could do a lot of things that you people have no clue that what he really actually can do or what he actually owns. Because first of all, he owns you. You don't own your children. You can say you own your property. You really don't own that.
Yep.
Right? Vehicles, you don't own that.
Nope.
There's an executive order where he can literally strip you of everything and actually take you as well.
Nigga, you ain't even got your rights that the Constitution's supposed to provide you with. You have these little Edomites that'll get pulled over, and they'll try to use these different terminologies. You got to come up with a strategy to try to get away with driving without a license.
Yeah.
They say, I'm not driving, I'm traveling.
Traveling,
And under this certain Constitution, I'm supposed to have the right to travel in the pursuit of happiness and da-da-da-da. But they tell you what, driving's a privilege.
Yep. And certain people go for it, certain people don't. But bro, that shit is, I don't even watch it no more because it makes me so mad,
Yeah,
bro.
stupid.
Because it's wicked, bro.
It's wicked.
And it's like, we already know, using wisdom, agree with that adversary quickly.
Yeah.
But bro, y'all don't even be knowing the law.
The police don't even know the
They
law.
don't, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. They don't be knowing the law. And you're like, bro, I'm telling you this code, I'm giving you this constitution, and you're telling me no.
And you can mess around and lose your life even just
Lose your
going
life.
down that route.
But it's like,
Because they've been given the power.
you should know this.
Yep.
How you run around, you have the authority and the power, and you're not knowledgeable to know if what I'm saying is right or wrong? Nigga, y'all need to go to school for it then.
And I've even seen people say, let me get your sergeant. They'll deny the sergeant. They won't call the sergeant out. And they'll escalate the situation. People lives be in danger, bro.
They be busting.
Busting windows,
Bro, that shit's
snatching niggas out the car.
Bro, I seen it all.
All illegal, dog. And then they get paid leave.
Yep.
If they get persecuted.
Yep.
You know?
That shit wicked, bro.
Sometimes niggas win the lawsuit, sometimes they
Sometimes
don't.
don't. That's why we
It's
just.
a gamble,
That's
bro.
why we just say somebody give me answer at 10, and that's why we just go to the scripture. So agree with that adversary quickly, bro. Just it's no point, man, because
And
bro.
And at the end of the day, really, they're agents for the government to make money for the government.
Yeah.
So even if they might, let's say for instance, they
Niggas
might
is
know
like
the
private
law.
contractors.
Yeah, they're private. Yeah. They're like top flight security of the government.
Yeah.
Okay. Basically,
Yeah.
they'll rather go out there and give you a ticket for a minor infraction. Let's say you went through the yellow light, niggas pull you over and say you really ran the red light. Meanwhile, the shit was yellow while you were still in the crosswalk. So if anything, it should be a yellow light ticket. That shit happened to me. I went through a yellow light, nigga gave me a red light ticket. And then he waited 3 months to put the shit in the system. So next thing I know, I get a letter saying, your shit gonna be suspended if you don't pay this ticket. So I got to pay the shit. or take him to court. Jake don't be having time to go to court and doing all these other things, right? Then it's your word against his word. It's so many different things where it's like, not even fucking worth it. All right, but this is why the scriptures say, oppression making for wise man mad. What you talking about?
That's Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they have prescribed.
Woe unto them that write unrighteous decrees and grievousness which they have prescribed. It's all unrighteous decrees, man. All right, it's all grievousness.
Right.
Got something?
When you go into Esau's law, he has over 40,000 laws and counting. How is somebody who's supposed to be a law-abiding citizen, right? be able to know 40,000 laws and policies, man.
Right. Bullshit.
And remember,
As opposed to 613.
Yep.
Right.
It's impossible.
And then, but not to mention this, people will follow the law just by off your rightful doing. Of why are you doing that, elder? Oh, because this is what we're supposed to do. This is the way. Or like, learn. Let's train up a child in the way he should go. Right. So in a learning process, it's like, oh, this is the right thing to do. And we had examples, so we will put evil away from Israel. Like, oh, we know that shit wrong. Not here. Not here. But bullshit. Isaiah 10. You read it already?
Yep.
Oh.
I literally just read it. Let me go back to Isaiah 30.
Yeah, go ahead.
Jake, man.
My man. What up?
Coming right back.
Go ahead.
Let's see. Jumping down Isaiah 30 and verse 9, that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
Yeah, that's what Jake want to hear. Jake want to hear deceits. Jake want to hear lies. Jake don't want to hear the truth. You don't want to hear the brutal truth of what's about to happen.
Jake want to feel good.
They want to feel good, but we telling you that ain't happening, man. A lot of death, a lot of destruction is coming to the planet Earth, man. If you don't want to repent, you want to do whatever the hell you want to do, fine. Do whatever the hell you want to do. But we still going to tell you. The Lord going to jack you up. You going around, keep running around the earth playing games. And Elder Manata Zakbar just mentioned DC Young Fly in his lesson, man. 2 or 3 days ago, man. He just mentioned this guy, right? So he just mentioned this guy, DC Young Fly. And what happened today?
Yesterday.
What happened yesterday? Well, the Lord took his wife. Right? Now, why am I mentioning DC Young Fly? Because DC Young Fly, he knows he's an Israelite.
He does.
He knows. And the people around him knows he's an Israelite. Like he said, he do talk about it a lot. So you thinking people don't know? Like, ask him privately and be like, bro, what you talking
believe
about?
in,
Like,
what you doing?
What is that actually about? Let me get the take on this and that. And I believe that what he know is he mentioned that, like, more likely mentioned of what he knew of it. Not saying he knew the truth, but knowing to the point of, I'm an Israelite, I'm a Hebrew Israelite, yada, yada, yada. And that was enough to mark the rest of you simple ass niggas, man.
Yep.
You think his wife wouldn't know? Bro, you think his wife didn't know? Because he's silly as hell. He ain't like he a man of the Lord and be like, coming to the truth, had an incident with his wife before and be like, oh, my next woman? Oh, I'm next on her shit. No, his silly ass probably was like, heard the different comedians talking about, what you mean you an Israelite, babe? Well,
Who reading the books? He was talking about certain books he read, all that.
oh, she knew? No, she knew. Right? But with that all being said, okay, well, the Lord did that, right? You should know. When in scripture, the Lord says, I kill if and I make him alive.
That's right.
Are you still an Israelite or what? You don't believe in the Most High now? What's going to be your old deal behind this now?
Yeah.
Are you going to pass the test?
What you going to do? Well, he was bullshitting anyway,
He
man.
still ain't repent from smoking weed.
Oh, I forgot the nigga smoked.
He smoked hella weed.
On 85 South.
On 85 South,
That's
they
all they
always
do.
blowing.
That's all
I
they
ain't
do.
know, I ain't know.
Him and Tank and them.
Him,
on there.
Him,
Well,
him,
and
Chico,
all
Bean,
Chico
and
all them, but I'm saying
oh, you talking about all
that when they
people
was,
have on there.
all the niggas they had, Tank was smoking with them too.
Yeah.
And he said he a Christian.
That nigga locked.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christian.
Ain't that the one you said?
Yeah, he
rod?
He can.
Yeah, he an elbow.
You can. Nigga, is you serious?
Bulky ass weirdo.
You a
Big, bulky,
nasty
big, bulky
mother.
elbow.
Big bulky bitch.
Go ahead, bro.
God. Verse.
Nasty as fuck, bro.
Yeah, bro.
And they hide behind that window of Christianity.
Yep. Isaiah 30.
That shit is gonna get people messed up, man.
Fucked up.
Yeah,
Gonna kill your
Muslim niggas too, man. Y'all hide behind that bullshit too. Y'all niggas running around the earth with 30 clips, selling drugs to y'all people committing adultery under the banner of Islam. Y'all got to be fucking kidding me, bro.
Kevin
Y'all got
Gates
to
a
be
big Islam
Look,
leader.
yeah, bro. But
Yeah,
y'all might as
bro.
well just be in the world. Just
Niggas.
say you non-religious or whatever the hell you
Might
want
as
to
well
say.
just be a nigga.
But y'all going to convert to these different things and operate like that? Come on, bro.
Switches on
But
guns.
they say, Jake, you got to do better. Yeah. How you gonna tell me you converted to Islam, you peaceful, but you in here with us with a 30? Bro, what type of peace are you talking about?
The peace in the Middle East.
Niggas be full
Allahu
of
Akbar.
That's cause niggas be full of shit, bro. Jake has always been full of shit, bro. And this is why we in the position as a people that we're in, cause Jake is full of shit. And the Lord about to get rid of you niggas out here, man. Now, we're not talking about the Jakes that, might have their license and do what they do. No, we talking about niggas, man. To betray or proclaim to be, follow a righteous standpoint. And that even goes for men. That's it. No, they Israelites.
In Israel, yep.
You know what I'm saying? The claim they follow a righteous standpoint, but be on some nut ass shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? To be on some, because some of these guys be on some nut ass shit. And you be like, bro, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Talking about we not cowards and don't.
Yeah, no cowards.
You know what I'm saying? Not using wisdom, bro.
If a purple pig comes and says he wants war with you, give him what he's asking
The
for.
scriptures say wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy times, bro. So you gotta operate and move, rakatha. You wanna operate and move with wisdom. Why not? That would be your smartest option.
That's the only option.
Only. Because if King David didn't use wisdom, he was dead.
Yeah, when he let the
he
spittle
did
dribble
man.
upon his
Yeah.
and he was scribbling on the wall.
This is a crazy man.
He was dead.
Get this,
he
get
was
this crazy.
dead, bro.
Yeah, they was gonna kill him.
You know?
So if he was with ISUPK, he would have been ain't no coward.
Right.
Bring the whole army.
Right. If Joseph didn't use wisdom with his wife Mary, he'd have been dead.
She'd have been dead too.
She would have been first.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So come on, bro. There's many examples in the scriptures to show of men
Using
of the
wisdom.
Lord using wisdom. Yeah, even Yahweh Shai used wisdom. Right?
Yeah.
Every man of the Lord used wisdom. Yeah, Brito, go ahead. I heard that.
Yeah, this is Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 8. It says, "It shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die,
Right.
but the third part shall be left therein."
Yeah, the 2/3 is going to get cut off and die is the Israelites that's in complete rebellion. The Israelites that's not covered under Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. At least not on this side. But because we know the scripture say all Israel shall be saved. But on this side, bro, your doorposts will not be covered. And that doorpost is going to represent what? You.
Yeah.
Right? Go ahead.
Right. It says, "And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power."
And that's only talking about the elected Israel, man. And you people keep coming on different brothers' common boards, talking about, it's not just Israelites being saved. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. STFU. Because you don't know what you're talking about, man. Right? The Lord is only dealing with his people, the Israelites. And on this side, we're telling you the 1/3, and we're telling you the 2/3 of our people got to go. Why? Because they operate themselves around the earth as brute beasts.
Yep.
They got to go.
Oh, like the,
You know?
the one
Go
that
ahead.
had to take the last one?
I got a quick precept for you.
Malachi chapter 3 and verse 6. "For I am Yahweh, I change not.
Yeah.
Therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed."
Yeah, the Lord didn't change, right? So for you sons of Jacob, you're not consumed. So even though we always mention, right, it's about the elect, Israel's going to be back in the kingdom. The Lord never changed. The Lord never changed that.
Yeah, you gotta, when you read that scripture, you gotta think about the promise that he made to our forefather Abraham. Yeah, right? He's not gonna change what he said to our forefather.
Yep.
Right? And knowing how the people of Israel is,
Yeah.
he's already set an elect as a contingency plan to fulfill what he said he was gonna do.
There's no more sacrifice, right, by the blood of animals, because Yahweh Shai became that sacrifice. He became our ultimate sacrifice through his blood, right? It says, through his stripes we are healed.
And furthermore, you know, as it tells us in the book of 2nd Ezra, he talks about the heathen. And he talks about how the heathen that have ever been reputed as nothing that begin to rule over us, right?
Yep.
He said, if the world was made for our sakes, why then possess we not an inheritance with the heathen, man? Because we're the only nation that don't have our inheritance, man.
This is the man of the Lord asking this, though.
Yeah,
An
the man of
angel
the
like,
Lord.
bruh.
So, what type of sense do y'all make to say that these other heathen who have had some type of sense of mind, some type of sense of community,
Yep.
right? Because these heathens got communities.
Had a longer rulership.
Longer rulerships, right? You know, and in their time to rule on the earth, they're going to come into our rulership too. How does that make sense, man?
Yes,
The promise wasn't made with multiple kingdoms, man. You only have I known of all the kingdoms of the earth. Therefore, will I punish you for your iniquities. We went through the vetting process. We went through the struggles that was required if we are of the elect to make it into the kingdom. You heathens still ain't getting punished, man. Mm-hmm. Nigga, I was just watching the anime earlier. Every other thing was pork, bacon, bear,
Right.
snake. This is delicious. I eat a heavy. That's what they call snake. Shrimp.
Heavy, yep.
All these different things that these niggas is enjoying over there. Why they nation ain't in their shambles? Why is China touted as one of the most healthiest places in the world when these niggas eat nothing but fucking abominations?
Man, that's crazy. I ain't know that.
You didn't know that Chinese medicine is highly touted among all medicines?
Yeah.
And they say, how come they're so
medicine.
thin?
I thought you said. Okay.
Yeah, even with the healthy, they say, how come these niggas are so thin and they eat so much rice? Because they eat certain healthy things to balance it all out. Nigga drinking snake blood, eating lion penises and shit. Real shit.
Yeah, I know.
So why these niggas ain't got gout, inflammation, and high blood pressure?
And they be having on festivals when it's like a dog festival. They eat dogs
Eat
and
dogs?
the cats. They be all strung
Frogs?
up. Yeah.
They eat anything motherfucking
Bro,
moving.
bro, they get.
They eat people, bro.
Anything motherfucking moving. But they got enough prosperity to think that they gonna be the next rulership
Oh, they got-
along with Russia.
Live markets, bro. Live
Yeah.
markets when you'll see
Yeah,
the
kill a
heathen.
dog in front of you.
Amming them.
Bro, they'll
Smacking rats. Grab a rat by the tail and bing!
Oh, yeah, I know.
And then skin the
And
bitch
just-
in
They'll
front of you.
boil the cat in front of you, boil it, rip the hair off.
I seen
rip the hair
Ammon
off.
go in there, right? Just go, videotape and pick him through. Bitch, you grab a frog, right?
Mm-hmm.
Went in there just like a gummy worm.
Yeah, they
I'm
eat,
like,
eat
yo!
raw squids and shit.
I'm like, dog.
Yeah, they be biting them, bro. The tentacles still be
eat the
moving in
tail.
there,
Yeah,
bro.
they
They
cut-
some
yeah,
nasty
bro.
motherfuckers.
Eating bugs and shit. You hear the bitch crunching. They be doing a mukbang.
Shit wicked, dog.
Yeah.
Them niggas ought to be
Nasty,
choking on them
bro.
bugs, but
No
no,
reaction.
no, because the Most High is not punishing y'all for y'all iniquity. Then all of a sudden, you ain't went through no type of test and proving grounds. But meanwhile, second Ezra, we the nation he loved, right? We got to go through all these hoops and hounds and bounds and flips and turns, and you niggas just gonna skate into the kingdom with the frog on your breath. nigga bat wing hanging out the side of your goddamn corner of your mouth, and you on a chariot talking about some ching chong. What the fuck that makes
Ni
sense?
hao,
Ni hao, hey man.
Hell no.
We are in the kingdom, ni hao. Get your bitch ass out of here, man. If you ain't an Israelite, furthermore, if you ain't of the elect, you're not getting on. Bro, salvation is not for you. Salvation is not for you, man. All right? And 2/3 of his own people is going to be destroyed. Okay? Whether you be a woman, a baby, don't matter. The Most High says, F you, you're going to die, man.
Yep.
And why? Because you pulled away the shoulder from him. He's going to reject your ass. Walk by and say your little comments
Proverbs 1.
when you hear that we said we Israelites and the Lord gonna pull that weave out your fucking head.
Yep.
And what's gonna happen is you're gonna look like the Angelica
What
doll
do
when
you
he
say?
done. You're gonna look like the goddamn Angelica doll when he done with your ass. You better hope one of these niggas out here don't Donkey Kong your bitch ass and take you in the damn alleyway. And then set you on fire because they got demons on them. You don't know what the fuck gonna happen, man. But Jake wanna run around their comfortability, happy, laughing, and mocking them into the Lord. Lord gonna fuck a lot of people up, man. And you heathens think you gonna come. Man, get the fuck out of here. You niggas are stupid. You fucking dumb. If you believe that dumb shit, the Lord got you in a trick bag.
Proverbs 1, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 21.
No, Proverbs 1 and 22, bro.
And 22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
And that's what the brother. But they got this simple mindset, man.
Yep.
You know, people are walking around with this just in stupidity. You know, walking around in foolishness. Go ahead.
It says, and scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
Right? And fools hate knowledge. So it means apparently you people, the Lord consider you people to be fools. Go ahead.
Turn ye at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will.
Go ahead.
Because I have called, and
Go
ye
ahead,
have
that's it.
refused.
Uh-huh.
I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded.
Yeah, the Lord calling, but you continue to refuse, right? The Lord stretching out his hand like, look, you know what I'm saying? What's up? Open arms. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
It says, but ye have set a knot all my counsel, and with none of my reproof.
Yeah, you kept walking past, you scoffing, mocking, talking shit to the men of the Lord, right?
Nah, we'll just end it, bro.
Read that again. I'm about to.
You know they be fucking the stream up
Yeah,
every time they do
I'm gonna
that.
do. They do it again. I'm gonna end it. Hold on.
It says, I also
D&D.
will laugh at your calamity.
Uh-huh.
I will mock when your fear cometh.
Yeah, I'm gonna laugh at your calamities. I'm gonna mock when your fear coming. And there's a lot of calamity that's about to come to the planet Earth. There's a lot of judgment about to come to the planet Earth, and the Lord gonna mock at you. Why? Because you mock Him, right? You mock them in the Lord. The Scripture says what? The Lord is not mocked.
True. If somebody call you back to back and let you through the D&D,
Dog.
now we'll go just
Go ahead, bro. I'm trying to finish, bro.
go ahead, man. Any more?
When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you,
Yep.
then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer.
Yeah, see, when your troubles come and you try to call upon the Lord ain't gonna try to hear, ain't gonna want to hear none of that.
Oh Lord, help me please.
No, that's out, bro. Because when the Lord was reaching out His hand at you, right, you disregarded. You smacked His hand away, right? You turned your music up. You put your headphones in. You took that across the street. You took the phone call, right? You did all this bullshit. Bet. So when your time is to come to call upon the Lord, you out. Go
Keep
ahead,
that
Al.
same energy.
Keep that same
as
energy.
Jake say in the world. Keep that same energy when them
It
demons is
says,
on.
right. It says, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer.
Yeah.
They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
You go, see, bro. This shows you, brother. When the Lord don't got to answer you, right? The Lord letting you know, look, you want to call upon me, right? Well, I ain't got to answer you neither. You think I do because in a Christian sense in the world, they say he has to basically bow down to your will. He has to listen to what you say. No, he do not.
What's the false idea they give you? That the sinner's prayer. It says what? I accept the Lord JC as my personal savior. You accept.
You accept.
Wait a minute. What did he tell us? You have not
You
chosen
chose
me, but
I've
I've chosen you.
you.
You don't get to accept and choose. The most I gotta choose you.
This whole build a beer mindset. I build a Lord. All right.
Yep.
You
Build,
okay?
build a Bible.
Not my Jesus.
But that's what they've been doing.
They've been building.
They've
the
been
Bible.
building Bibles to their fitted
Liking,
standard
yeah.
or their likings.
Yep.
Bullshit, man. And y'all mocking it and it's blasphemy. Look, a lot of judgment coming. Go ahead.
Yep, that's it.
Hell out of here.
It says, for that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord.
That's right.
They would none of my counsel, they despised all my reproof.
Yep.
Therefore shall they eat the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. And for the turning away of the simple shall destroy them.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Turning away of the simple shall slay them. Prosperity of fools shall destroy them. So if you foolish, you turn away from this knowledge, it's going to be your demise. All right, and the prosperity of a fool that would not let go of those riches for this truth, that's going to be your undoing as well, man. That's it. With that, we're going to give all honor, glory, and praises to
Yahweh,
Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone. These blessings and salutations to the hopefully elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
And the Bible ball.
Bible ball.
Shalom.